All right. Yeah, we kind of on time. Yeah, we are kind of on time. Just 2 minutes late. But let me get up in this chat room and see what's popping. Cause we here. Let me let everybody know that we're on live right now. And once I do that, we can get busy. How y'all doing, man? Glad to have everybody tuning in. Excuse me. All right, let me do this. Let me excuse me. Turn that down a little bit. Let me turn my air off a little bit. It's a little chilly in here. All right, man, we're here. Let me copy that. Let everybody know on Twitter we live. I got to do a few things. Hold on one second. Hold on, y'all bear with me. I'm live right now. Join me. All right, sorry I got to do all this stuff at the last minute. But glad to have y'all tuning in nonetheless. Y'all come on in. Let's chop it up like players. Let's chop this thing up like we're supposed to chop it up. Everybody, once you come in the room, can you please hit that thumbs up button? Can you hit that like button? Let me let Twitter and the gram know. Hold on. Let everybody know. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the like button. I hate that I got to do all this shit when I'm live. They don't give me a button to do this thing preemptively. So I got to wait till it's live to start doing all the sharing. But how's everybody doing this weekend, man? I hope everybody is good. Hope everybody had a great weekend, chilling with your family. Hope everybody is safe, you know, with all the COVID stuff that's going on out here and everything like that. All right, let me do this for the gram real quick. And once I do it for the gram, then we're going to be good to go. And by the way, everybody go to officialfba.com. Don't forget to get your official FBA, Foundation of Black American flags. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to get your foundational Black American flags at officialfba.com. Boom. Bam. Now I've done what I need to do. I'm good. All right, so we're good to go, guys. I'm here for you. I'm here with you. I'm here for you. I'm here with you. All right. So we already got a hater who disliked the video. That's okay. Because when we're talking truth to power, you're going to get haters. That's part of the game. That's part of the game. You say you're waiting on me to hate on Grandmaster Jay. See, y'all coming in with preemptive trolling. Y'all think y'all slick. Y'all been trying to preemptively troll about Grandmaster Jay ever since that farce of an arrest. Y'all niggas are not fooling nobody. Y'all trying to throw people off the scent of the farce that this is. What's up, Charlene? How are you, Charlene? What's your question for me? Somebody? Charlene says she has a question. Yes, everybody loves the flag. You understand? Okay, I see we got a lot of non-FBA immigrants in here. You're going to learn some good lessons tonight, guys. So y'all need to come on in. Y'all need to come on in. We're going to have a real good discussion. Yeah, we got some trolls in here, but, you know, these are trolls who are feeling powerless. They feel, when you see all this heavy trolling, that's them bowing down and acquiescing to real power because you have nothing else to bring to the table. You have no other option. When these cats start trolling, that's a sign of the powerless. You can't do shit else. And that's your frustration acting out. You understand? Yeah, we're going to talk about the Grandmaster Jay farce. We're going to talk about that. A lot of stuff we're going to talk about. A lot of things we're going to touch on tonight. Y'all better hit that thumbs up button. Y'all going to need to hit that like button. You understand? All right? Because we're going to get down in some real history. We're going to get down talking about some real sociology. We're going to talk about the real deal about Foundation of Black Americans. A lot of people are feeling a certain way because, you know, people are recognizing our lineage, and a lot of us are getting on code heavy. A lot of people are upset about that. A lot of people are upset that Foundation of Black Americans are getting on code. You see? And we're going to discuss that. We're going to discuss a lot of things on tonight's broadcast. Right now with the vaccine thing, I'm out here in LA. And they're shutting everything down again. And a lot of politicians are saying, well, the vaccines, well, we're not going to make them mandatory. Blah, blah, blah. Listen, let me tell you what they're doing. And some of you already know what they're doing. And you got to be very careful when you talk about the COVID stuff because, they start dinging your page. But basically what they're doing, they're going to make everything else mandatory. So even if the politicians don't say it's mandatory for everybody to get the vaccines, what they're doing, if you want to get on a plane, you're going to have the COVID test. If you want to go to school, you're going to have the COVID test. If you want to go to concerts, if you want to go to restaurants, if you want to go to church, you understand? It's that type of thing. It is that type of thing. So they're going to make it mandatory in all other areas of society. So you won't be able to leave your house. So that's the little trick bag they're trying to run now. So it's not like the government is going to come in and make it mandatory, but everything else is going to be mandatory. Is the good bishop in here, Bishop Talbert Swan? Shout out to Bishop Talbert Swan in the house. And he's in the new Buck Breaking movie. And Brother Talbert is spitting some hot fire. Bishop Swan is spitting hot fire in the new Buck Breaking movie that we're working hard on editing now. We're getting that popping right now. Where my goods? Lioness Crown in here. Shout out, everybody shout out to our sister Jade. Where I need to get with some of my herbalist people. What's some good stuff to take for blood pressure, to lower your blood pressure? I got to get back on that shit. I got to start getting, because all these vaccines and prescription drugs and all that other stuff, we got to get off that. And I got to get off that stuff. I'm trying to get some of the best natural blood pressure herbs out there. What do you guys use naturally for blood pressure? Usually I would go down to Dr. Sebi. All of his blood pressure stuff is sold out. That's what I usually go to, but that stuff is gone. Say garlic, beet leaves, soursop tea, bitter melon, black seed oil, burdock root, apple cider vinegar. Yeah, that Dr. Sebi tea, it's sold out over there. Goji. Okay. And by the way, everybody hit the thumbs up button, hit that like button. Hawthorne berry, well, y'all naming a gang of shit in here. So there's a million things y'all naming. Moringa. Yeah, I already got some stuff from Tahuti. I'm waiting on that now. But what's interesting, let's go back to the voting for a second. See, they keep trying to get black people, not voting, but the vaccines. That's what I mean. Notice they keep trying to get the vaccines. They're trying to make us do it first. They're hell-bent on getting black people to do the vaccines. And the thing is, they want us to do it because, see, they got to get white people on board, and white people ain't on board. See, this is the problem. They got to get white people on board with all the mass vaccinations. And white people don't even want to wear a damn mask, let alone get vaccinated. Nigga, white people are ready to show out over this damn vaccine. That's what they're not telling you guys. That's the part of the game they're not telling you. Some of these white folks are ready to show the hell out over these damn vaccines. So what they want to do, they want to kind of get us contained first. They want to get the black folks in line first because, see, if they don't get us contained and then the white folks start acting the fool, we really going to act a damn fool. So they got to get us contained first. It's very important for them to get our asses in check first because white folks are going to act a damn fool when you try to make them take some damn vaccine shots. You understand? Y'all better understand how the game works out here. Nigga, white folks out there, they were in Staten Island somewhere, right? Nigga, they showed out. There was some restaurant or some bar that said somebody couldn't wear a mask or something. White folks showed up in the thousands within hours. They popped up ready. They don't like government telling them what to do. That's for Negroes. You don't treat us like Negroes. Oh, no, y'all don't treat, no, we don't get told what to do. That's for the niggas. You don't tell us what to do. Yeah? That's part of the game. And let me tell you something about that voter thing. Remember, guys, listen. A lot of us, man, black folks, we walk into too many traps. They set up traps for black folks, and a lot of us will walk right into the damn trap. Now, remember, I did a broadcast a month ago, a month to the day, called The Finesse of the Century. Very popular broadcast, over 200,000 views. The Finesse of the Century. I talked about how the white media not only finessed the election, not the Democrats, how the Democrats finessed the election. They finessed it, and I'm not a Trump supporter, but they finessed the election. They finessed the election. And then they turned around and they kept showing black poll workers in the white media. They kept showing images of black people working in the polls. And I told y'all, they're doing that to set niggas up. They keep showing all of these black poll workers, and I kept seeing nothing but poll workers who were black. And I'm like, y'all really don't see the setup here? You see they're setting black folks up right now. They're setting you up right now. I'll let y'all know they're setting you up right now doing this. Giving all of this fake props, these fake props to black people. Oh, black people helped us win this. Oh, black people are so wonderful. I said, look, when it starts to be revealed that this was a finesse, they're going to make black people the fall guy. All of these black poll workers that they keep showing and they keep putting the cameras on, I said, they're going to make these Negroes the fall guy. That is the reason why they keep showing these goofy Negroes. Y'all sitting up here acting like, oh, we arrived. We is all equals now. We is all one peoples. Y'all waving in the camera, hello, with Biden mask on at the polls, which is illegal. So now, family, just like clockwork, and sometimes I don't like being right about certain things. Just like clockwork, all of these stories are coming out like this Negro election worker forced into hiding speaks out on video that falsely claimed he destroyed ballots. So they got these folks on film doing little funny style stuff behind the scenes. The white people made sure to get the Negroes on camera doing all the little janky shit. The white people made sure to get all of their little Negro minions on film doing all this little old slick shit. Now they're copping pleas about their lives are in danger. Y'all walk right into that one. And another woman, the Ruby Freeman woman. Ruby Freeman, there's a woman named Ruby Freeman. This sister's running around here filming the finesse. She's going around here down in Georgia filming all of these uncounted ballots, and she's all sneaking around. I mean, she's filming the finesse. Basically admitting that there's a finesse, like an idiot. This woman here, hold on, Ruby Freeman, they're clowning her.
I see y'all want to see you.
Hold on.
But I'm back, ready to work. I'm gonna let y'all see this. Okay, don't say nothing. Listen, look.
Now she's showing all of these uncounted ballots for Trump. She's back here showing the finesse. So they done jumped all over this stupid ass nonsense. Lord.
Okay, so that's what's going on in Fulton County. Voters registration. Sir, can I have some work?
Oh, goodness, guys. This idiot is out here clout chasing with she thinks she's protected. She knows the finesse is going on, so she thinks she's good with the white folks. So the white folks are going to look out for her. They done abandoned her ass because now they done... Come on, man. Now, hold on. This is Ruby now. This is bigger than me. Ruby Freeman, lawyers up. She canceled all her interviews because people are on her ass now. So she done got a lawyer. Y'all idiots. Y'all damn idiots. Y'all walk right into the damn setup. Damn. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop walking into a finesse when it's right there. The finesse is right there, man. And when I tell people, hey, man, y'all, that's a setup. Hush your mouth, Tariq. We is all one peoples. Let us enjoy this moment with good white folk. All right. Y'all just walk into the traps every damn time, man. So they gonna hem her up. Ain't nobody going to save her. They gonna let these folks be the fall guy like I told you they would. When they were giving all of these Negroes all of those fake props, I said, oh, Lord, this is a finesse. This is a setup. Oh, goodness. We got to stop walking into obvious setups and finesses, guys. You got to have some street smarts about yourself. There's a lot of game, goofy Negroes out here, guys. A lot of black folks want to go against the grain. A lot of black folks here we ignore obvious signs and just try to buck logic. We got a thing in our society, family, where too many of us try to go against logic because we're used to doing dumb shit. The dumber, the better. We do dumb shit and hope for the best. We do some of the most asinine, dumb shit and then hope for the best. That's a very bad habit we have in our society. We got to start being logical about certain things. And I understand being under the system of white supremacy, they have you doing stupid shit. Sometimes you're like, fuck it, let me just go for mine. Let me just do it and hopefully the Lord will come through. You understand? Everything is emotionally driven. Everything is emotionally driven. A lot of stuff is driven off emotion. So we do a lot of things that's going to make us feel good in the moment without thinking about the logistics of it that's going to circle back around. And that's not the only one. All of these Negroes that was in on the finesse, they're gonna start calling them out. You're gonna start seeing a bunch of Negroes getting wheeled out. And speaking of that, that's gonna bring us to Scam Master Jay's situation. Now, guys, for those who don't know, Grandmaster Jay from the NFAC, the Not Fucking Around Coalition, was arrested on federal charges. He got arrested, quote unquote, on federal charges. And the charge was at the protest in Kentucky, he pointed a gun at police on a roof. So that was the federal charge, okay? And this happened in September. So they waited all this time to arrest him on the federal charge of pointing a gun at a cop. Now, family, let's stop playing games. Let's stop playing games. And a lot of the sock puppet accounts were preemptively trolling. I saw my name pop up in some of these little troll accounts because they knew I and others, me, myself, and others were going to call out the nonsense in that. And I know some of y'all may be up in here, some of y'all agents, family, y'all think we're going for this. We're not going for this con game. The thing with Grandmaster Jay, they had to credential him for the streets, number one. There's a couple of things going on with this thing. They had to credential him to give him some credibility on the streets because we see this Negro running around talking all types of crazy saying the most reckless things imaginable, and law enforcement ain't saying nothing. We're seeing this guy run around talking hella reckless, talking about working with hostile governments, talking about shooting people, killing people, going up in people's house, talking crazy, and nobody's doing nothing to this dude. So people are like, So now they give him an arrest, this bogus ass arrest, because look, we saw the dude doing security for Trump. So we'll get on that in a minute. The dude has zero credibility in the streets. Zero. Nobody knew who this guy was on the street level at all. This dude just popped out of nowhere talking all of this 1970s blaxploitation talk. Look, we need to get out here with our guns and get these jive turkeys and these suckers, understand me? Talking all of that 1970s stuff like some people at the FBI done wrote it for him. And the media really doesn't talk about him, but a lot of mainstream media outlets talked about him getting arrested, okay? Here's the thing. He got released less than 24 hours. He was in custody, and he got out the very next day on these federal charges. Now, that right there is another giveaway. You're not going to get out of jail the next day on federal charges. I'm talking, we're just sticking with the facts. We're just sticking with the facts. Let's stop playing games. This nigga went to jail on Thursday and got out Friday afternoon. Where they do that at? Who are y'all playing with? Who are y'all playing with? Let's stop playing. I see a lot of people defending this dude, and it's real funny style. Now, certain people are in on the scam now. Like, Leechy X, y'all really watch Leechy X. She's basically his de facto spokesperson. Y'all niggas really watch that little piece of filth. Y'all really watch that. If y'all get caught up because of a damn Leechy X and all of these assholes, you deserve everything you get coming to you. This dude go to jail. Look, we don't wish jail on nobody. We don't wish jail on anybody. I saw all this bullshit coming a mile away. Y'all knew this was coming. Y'all knew all this was coming. Y'all knew the bullshit was coming. This dude goes to jail on a Fed charge. Family, listen to me. The feds don't build a case on somebody where they can just get out the next day. The feds wouldn't even waste their time on a bullshit charge if they're for real, for real. The feds, if they're going to build a federal case, if they're going to get involved, they're going to go for big numbers. They're not going to waste federal resources on a little jive-ass charge where you can get out the very next day. Let's be real here. This is to credential this dude. And from what I understand, in the paperwork, there's part of the documents that's sealed, so they don't want the public to know something about what's in those documents. From what I understand, some of the shit is sealed. Okay? They're not going to waste that much. They ain't about to waste a bunch of money to let a dude out the very next day. They want to get you, and usually these Fed charges, there's a political connotation behind it. Yeah, they got a 90-plus conviction rate. Now, when you ask people, how'd this dude get out? Now, some of these lying bastards will say they bailed him out because of GoFundMe. Here's the thing, guys. They put up a little GoFundMe page, and from what I understand, our brother Taharka Bey, shout out to that brother, because he's been exposing Scam Master Jay and the Leechies and all these people. He said that Leechy is running that GoFundMe page, and they got like $100,000 on that GoFundMe page, but he's already out. Scam Master Jay is already out. And plus, you don't get GoFundMe money in 24 hours. It takes at least a week to get money from GoFundMe. So, most likely, he got out on OR, his own recognizances, or whatever you pronounce it. He got on an OR, okay? Again, guys, this is a horse and pony show. This will achieve a few things. Number one, this will try to credential this guy and give him some street cred to make him look like less of an agent. Number two, so now I heard they done took his guns. He can't have his guns and he can't be out here speaking on social media. So now this is his excuse to fall back and kind of fade away. You understand? This gives him a chance to fade away. This is like his little exit. This is how they can pull him out of deep cover. But y'all know good and well, nothing about this shit sounds normal or right at all. It doesn't sound legit at all. Now, family, they start talking about other charges that he's had in the past. Listen, either Scam Master Jay is the most thorough or he's the most reckless, but he cannot be both. He's one of the most thorough niggas or the most reckless, but he can't be both. You can't be both ends of the pendulum. Meaning, you can't be this sloppy running around pointing guns at folks. You got an organization out here shooting off guns by mistake. Everybody's walking around here getting their guns jammed. They're walking in circles, bumbling and bumping into each other. He got all of these crazy charges from back in the day. You can't be a bumbling imbecile who got caught up on some bullshit federal charges and be up here that close to the president of the damn United States. Because what y'all not going to do is ignore the fact that Scam Master Jay was doing security for Donald Trump. Y'all not going to get out of that one. Y'all tried to lie your way out of that. Leechy X tried to lie about it, which is really funny style. Y'all really look at her ass. You're not going to get that close to the president if your background is supposed to be that damn sketchy. Let's use common sense here. Let's get the emotions out of it. Let's get the emotions out of it. We're going to use logic. We saw, I'm going to talk very slow. We saw him on video at a Trump rally doing security for Donald Trump. We saw him getting up, escorting people out, looking around, protecting Trump, supporting Trump. We saw it on video. They never expected that video to come out. I exposed that video. You got eyes. You saw what you saw on that video. Leechy X and Scam Master Jay tried to tell you this is the lie. They didn't even respect you to give you a good enough lie. They said the reason Scam Master Jay was behind Trump is because he was running for president and Trump invited some of the other candidates to sit behind him. In what universe does some bullshit like that make any type of sense? Just mull that over in your mind and let me know how that makes any type of sense. This is what Leechy X and Scam Master Jay tried to sell you. That this nigga was up here with Trump because he was running for president and Trump let his opponents sit behind him. That don't make no sense nowhere, and you know it. And if you try to sell anybody on that, you are an enemy of black society. You know good and damn well that don't make no sense. That's not even a good lie. That makes zero sense. This dude was working security with Trump. We saw it. Now with these bogus charges, you get out of jail the next day. And again, don't look, they arrest their assets. Like Dothard Perry, that he was a very infamous, an infamous asset for the FBI back in the day, back in the 1960s and 70s. And they would arrest him and put him in jail and debrief him. That's what they do. They have to make you look legit. I mean, y'all better understand how the feds and the CIA and all, they make you legit. Nigga, they have you, not only they'll have you getting arrested, they'll have you laying up having kids with the damn people that's being surveilled. They sit down and tell you, hey, go get into a relationship with old girl and his sister. That's what they told Dothard Perry. Dothard Perry, they told him to get into a relationship with the lawyer of the person that was representing somebody in the Black Panther. So the shit is real heavy. It's real heavy. Now, family, unfortunately, what's going to happen next is all of y'all people who are out there marching around with Scam Master Jay, unfortunately, some of y'all are going to get hit. That's very unfortunate. I really, knock on wood, I hope it doesn't, but dude, this shit is about to go down with y'all, brother. Anybody who was connected with this dude, all of your shit is in a database. I told you that a long time ago. To get down with NFAC, people had to put in applications and all this stuff. So they got all your stuff on file, man. They got everything on file. Now that they got this bogus charge on this guy, and by the way, the media, they didn't announce that he got released. They announced that he got arrested, but nobody's saying nothing about he got released. They kept that quiet. So now, guys, all y'all folks who was marching around with this dude, they got y'all on that black identity extremist list. They put some of the reckless stuff he was talking about in the documents. So now you're going to be associated with all of the reckless shit he was saying. He ain't going to get touched. He's not going to jail. Nothing is going to happen to Grandmaster Jay. They're giving him an out right now. He's getting an out. He ain't about to go to no damn jail. But some of y'all who rock with this dude, I would say lay low, my brothers, unfortunately. And I don't wish any type of jail on anybody, guys. I really don't. But y'all should not have walked into this one. This was too obvious. This was way too obvious. This was something from central casting. Because what they wanted to do, they wanted to make sure that they tried to get as much information on potential black folks, potential Micah Johnsons out here. They wanted to get as much information as they can on the potential Micah Johnson. So what they did, they threw this dude out here sounding like a 70s blaxploitation renegade. Listen here, sucker. We need to get all these crackers. We're going to show these motherfuckers how we get down because we are not fucking around. Can you dig it? And that right there should let you know. Just like, notice Scam Master Jay and Michi X talk the same way. Y'all really watch Michi X punk ass. I really want y'all to watch her now. Notice they both talk the same way. That jive ass Dolomite talk. Michi talks the same way. It's like they're reading from the same script. Listen here, motherfuckers. You jive ass chumps. Now you gonna get down here with this bread. Can you split? Can you dig it? Now ain't no sucker ass cracker gonna tell me when a motherfucker can split. It's all that old Pam Grier, Foxy Brown ass talk. You're trying to sound too hood. It's some shit that's being written out. They both talk that jive turkey talk. And your dumb ass is gonna go sign up with it. If y'all niggas let Leechy X get y'all caught up in a Fed charge, you stupid as hell. Y'all worse than Vlad. Vlad be doing that. And my brother Casanova 2 times. Casanova, brother out there in New York, he's a rapper, former street dude, and he just got caught up. They hit him on some RICO charges. And there's video clips of him all on Vlad confessing to everything. My God. My brother Cass, he's all on Vlad just telling everything. Boy, y'all, sometimes, man, notice a lot of cats, when they get on Vlad, boy, all of a sudden some RICO charges start popping up. When cats get on Vlad, and man, the next thing you know, here come the RICO charges, dude. Look, I've been on Vlad before. Vlad tried that bullshit with me. He took the video down. Me and Vlad, he took it down. They tried that with me. Vlad asking me all types of street shit. I'm like, I don't know what you talking about. What are you talking about? I ain't never heard of none of that. I don't know none of them. I don't know nothing you talking about. Let's talk about some white supremacy. Shit. About to get on here talking about no street business with Vlad? Are you insane? Vlad took the video down, nigga. Yeah, no. Y'all sit up here and let Vlad evoke confessions out of y'all. Y'all telling, oh my God, brother, y'all don't know no better? Come on, y'all stop walking into these setups. And look, listen. Notice how all of these sweeps are coming down right now, right after the election. Right after the election, so many black folks are getting hit. Rappers, what's that? G Herbo, that's his name, another rapper. They hitting up these rappers. Wayne got hit. Lil Wayne got hit with a charge. Notice a lot of these folks that was kind of, connected with Trump. It's interesting. Now that Biden and Kamala won the election, they're getting it in early, family. That's another thing you need to look at. We got Kamala and Crime Bill Biden that won the election, and suddenly all these charges start coming down all over the place. So this is a precursor to what we're about to see. Yeah, was Herbo on Vlad too? Was he on Vlad too? Come on, man. Yeah, cats get on Vlad and you either go to jail or you get shot. Huh? So, man, I don't wish jail on anybody. That's something I don't wish jail on. But y'all better understand, they do fake arrest out here. Family, they do fake arrest out here. Y'all remember, and I talked about this before, DeRay McKesson from Black Lives Matter. When DeRay McKesson, he had that fake arrest out there in New Orleans. I think it was New Orleans. When his ass got arrested, that was hilarious. His arrest photos, this nigga was posing in the arrest photos. Hold on. Let's look at the arrest photos of DeRay. This is from 2000. This is DeRay McKesson when he was posing. He's got arrested and he's all posing in the arrest photos. Hold on. He's all smirking and posing and shit. Like, nigga, stop it. He's all that black cop right there. He was on some of that Grandmaster J Jive Turkey talk. And look at it with DeRay running around here posing, sticking his ass out while he getting arrested. His legs spread all open. Hold on. Ooh, is y'all gonna frisk me down there? Ooh. He already got his legs open to get frisked. Oh, is y'all finna check for weapons on me? You wanna check again? Look at this nigga. Look at this bullshit. These old staged arrest photos. He's trying to show off his shoes and shit. Oh, my ankles need lotion. Oh, God, this nigga with that fake ass arrest. That was the funniest thing ever. We were clowning like a motherfucker. That was hilarious when that nigga got arrested. All smirking, doing poses. Oh, this my good side? Help! I'm getting arrested, y'all. And the black cop, that black cop right there, the black cop who was with the white cop, the black cop sounded like he was acting too. He was using some of that same Michi X Scam Master J talk. Come on now, you was under arrest. Don't you fight me, sucker. Don't you fight me now. Get on the ground right now. Can you dig it? I wish I had the audio of that. Some of y'all remember that? We played it when it happened back in the day. We had the audio. I don't know where it is now, but I remember we were on YouTube, not on Ustream, and we actually played the audio of the arrest, and that shit we were dying laughing at that shit. How many of y'all remember that? This was in 2016. We were on Ustream, and he was like, oh no, I'm getting arrested, y'all. This nigga yelled, I'm getting arrested. Don't you fight me. Don't you fight me now. Please find that audio, nigga. If y'all can find that audio for me, it was the funniest thing. And this nigga all texting from the police car. Ooh, it's a bumpy ride in here. Ooh, this car is bumpy. It's so cold in here. Now, how you texting from the police car, nigga? How you texting from the damn cop car? You handcuffed, nigga. How you texting? Come on. This was so bogus. It was a bogus, and he's all texting from jail. And they tried to play him off like, because they kept trying to make him the new Martin Luther King and all that. So they tried to make this the Birmingham jail moment. I am in this cold cell thinking about Selma. I know how Dr. King felt. Now, nigga, stop. How you texting in jail, nigga? They take your phone in jail. How you gonna be texting somebody in jail, nigga? We actually got the tweet. Look, the tweets are still up where he was in jail. Hold on, let me show y'all the tweets. This nigga was tweeting from jail. Hold on. These are the actual tweets in July 10th, 2016. It's like, what's up? I love my blackness. Then he said, I like to thank the young woman who allowed me to text from her phone when I first got arrested so I can connect with my friends in the media. Okay, nigga. First of all, they don't put men and women in the same area in jail, okay? First of all, they don't put men and women in the same jail. So he's in jail with women. He's in the women's jail. I mean, they didn't even think out the bullshit. They didn't even think the bullshit out. So you in jail with a woman who she let you borrow her phone because people are asking, how the hell you get a phone? So it's a girl let me use it. How you in jail with a woman? Then he's in there complaining about the jail while he's in jail. Okay, nigga. You ain't got connections to get a phone that fast in jail. Well, he's like, side note, jail and breakfast is awful. He's complaining about the food. They better buy some apples to replace the oatmeal. The orange juice is grainy. He's in there complaining about the food, allegedly. I need to get a quick nap now. Sleeping on the floor under the fluorescent light of a jail leaves a lot to be desired. Nigga, stop. Ooh, this jail cell is the walls are closing in on me. There's a lot of big sweaty men up in here looking at me like a piece of meat. I'm laying on my stomach, y'all, and I'm gonna go on a hunger strike. Is no more soy milk for me. Y'all sleep well. Pray for me. Stop. So this is just to let you know how far they will go with fake ass arrest, all right? This is how far they go. Yeah, fluorescent lights in jail. What fluorescent lights are in jail? Like, what are you talking about? What is this nigga talking about? This nigga up here typing a memoir from jail. This is hour 5. I was in solitary confinement. Now I'm with the general population. I've had to do unimaginable things to get a honey bun. I had to do something strange for some change to get a cup of noodles. But this is the sacrifice I make for the black community. Nigga, stop. If y'all don't stop, they really tried to give this nigga some Martin Luther King Birmingham jail cred, and they had to take all that shit because we clowned it so hard, nigga. We were clowning this shit so hard. Fluorescent lights. Nigga, you weren't in jail, nigga. You were at a damn a club. They had that nigga in a gay bar somewhere. Come on, a damn fluorescent light. Oh, the fluorescent lights in here. The music is so loud. There's confetti all over. What kind of jail is this? Oh, Lord. So, hit the thumbs up button, guys. We need to get to about 10,000 people in here. What's up, Scrap Dirty? Wait, hold on. Scrap Dirty said, check my Twitter. Hold on one second. Hold on, no. Let me check my Twitter, because Scrap Dirty might have the audio. I hope. Hold on. Boy, you got the audio of that, nigga. You are the man. Hold on. Did you hit me with the DM, Scrap Dirty? I don't see nothing, brother. Hold on. All right, Scrap Dirty. I'm on my Twitter right now, bro. Okay, Scrap Dirty. I'm on Twitter. I don't see nothing, brother. You probably should have hit me in the DMs, bro. Or you should have gave it to D if you had some audio. If you have the audio. Scrap Dirty. If Scrap Dirty got the audio of this shit, it's gonna be hilarious. Please tell me you got the audio, brother. Scrap Dirty, please tell me you sending me the audio, bro. Oh man, hold on. I'm trying to see if Scrap Dirty has the audio of this shit. Oh, Scrap, where you at, man? He's not in here. Okay. He said, let me try. Okay, wait. I thought that's what you were trying to send me. Okay. Nigga, if you had the audio of that shit, dude, we about to have some jokes in here today. But I digress. We'll get on that in a minute. We get on that in the news story. Okay, that's Ola. Shout out to Ola. Everybody say what's up to Ola. Everybody say what's up to Ola. Hold on. After Baton Rouge.
Is back in Baltimore tonight after getting arrested in Baton Rouge. Tonight, some are questioning DeRay McKesson's actions, especially now that he's a top executive in Baltimore public schools. And WJC is live outside
that's
City
the
School
story
headquarters.
I want the actual arrest video. Hold on. I want to find the actual arrest video. Hold on. Or the audio. Hold on. Because we had the audio of the actual arrest, which was so goddamn funny. Hold on. I think this is it. Wait, arrest around 5 minutes. Okay, I think this is it. Hold on. Wait. I think this is it. Hold on. 5 minutes. Okay, hold on. I think this is it. Hold on.
Have you seen me in the road? Mind you, there's no sidewalk here.
My shoes are pink.
Okay, this is it. Hold on. I found it. I found some of it. I hope this is it. Hold on. Y'all bear with me. Hold on. We got something. Wait, I'm getting arrested, y'all. That's the funniest shit ever when he did that. Hold on. Let me show this. Hold on. Okay, this is the video they were filming. Hold on. Y'all bear with me, because this is, hold on. What is this? Come on, man. Come on. Okay, hold on.
What was his crime? What?
Okay, hold
There's
on.
no sidewalk here.
My shoes are pink.
Hold on.
There's no sidewalk.
There is no sidewalk.
Okay. They're walking with a camera. Hold on. Y'all bear with me here. So, hold on. You can hear it, but you can't really see it, but listen. Hold on.
But watch the police. Like, they are literally just provoking people. Look at them. It's like honey. Look at that.
City police, you're under arrest.
What?
Don't fight me.
I'm under arrest, y'all.
Oh God. Don't fight me. I'm under arrest, y'all. When that nigga screamed, I'm under arrest. Hold on. I gotta play that one more time. Hold on. Wait.
Look at them. It's like honey. Look at that.
City police, you're under arrest.
What?
Don't fight me.
I'm under arrest, y'all.
Back up. I got something.
What was his crime? What was his crime? Why is he being arrested? Why is he being arrested? Why is he being arrested right now? Why is he being arrested?
Don't fight me.
Where's Netta?
Go catch her.
Lord, nigga. I'm getting arrested, y'all. What the fuck says that? Hey, I like the cop. Don't fight me. Don't fight me now. Don't fight me. That moist nigga ain't about to fight nobody. Don't fight me. Nigga. I know it sounds like domestic abuse. It sounds like what's love got to do with it? You better sing the song, anime. You better sing this motherfucker like I wrote it. Don't fight me. Don't you fight me now. What kind of bad acting is this, nigga? Anyway, I digress, man. I digress. But listen, okay, look. Today, let's get into the main topic, what we're talking about tonight, guys. Hit the thumbs up button, guys. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys. Listen. We're talking about moving the cultural goalpost. We're talking about how people like to move the cultural goalpost, guys. Now, we as foundational Black Americans, we are doing something that every other group does. They acknowledge their lineage and they respect their lineage, and they do things that's conducive to empowering the people from that lineage, okay? Every other group looks out for their lineage. When it comes to foundational Black Americans, when it comes to us, we're told us looking out for our own lineage is divisive, and that's other groups projecting their own divisive mentality onto us. Whenever foundational Black Americans, even just us acknowledging who we are as a group in a positive sense, because other people acknowledge us in a negative connotation. People acknowledge us in a very negative connotation. We're all types of Akatas and Yankees and all of these other derogatory terms that other people come up with. But the thing is, we've said, okay, we're going to acknowledge the people from our lineage. We're going to acknowledge the people from our lineage, and we're going to get on code with the people in our lineage so that we can empower ourselves, because we've done the kumbaya thing. We've kind of let everybody else ride on us for so long. We're in a position now where we have to look out for our group because nobody else is looking out for us. Nobody's looking out for us. We've tried. We're told that we're just wayward Akatas with no home. Family, as foundational Black Americans, this is our home. See, people want to play the goalpost moving game. When we say we are African Americans, well, you're not African. The goalpost is moved. When we say we're all one big global family and we try to go click up with the Caribbeans on a mass level and click up with Africans on a mass level, nah. And that's okay. We don't trip. We don't trip. When we try to reach out to the brothers and sisters in Africa to get dual citizenship, hey, we want to come home. No. Just straight up, no. We can't go there. We can't go nowhere in Africa in large numbers and get dual citizenship or easy access to citizenship. We can't. If anybody tells you we can, they're a goddamn liar. Name the country. You cannot. You cannot go anywhere in any African country as a foundational Black American and get easy access to dual citizenship. There is so many hoops and strings and red tape you got to go through. Even the right to abode, that's a whole bunch of bullshit that you got to go through with that. That's just what it is. You can deny that all you want to, but that's just what it is. We're excluded from that. Now, Asians and people, they go over there and they get the fast track, but not us. You understand? Yeah, Europeans and Asians can go over there. Asians can go over there. You become the chief of the damn tribe in a week. But not us. We're excluded. They got the African Union over there, guys. We're not a part of the African Union. They got some Caribbean countries. All the African nations are part of the African Union. Everybody except foundational Black Americans. We're not a part of the African Union. Now, let's be very clear. People are naming individual people who may or may not have. Now, me personally, I get a lot of love and a lot of respect from the people in Africa. I have great relationships with the people in Africa. Me personally, if I really, really wanted to, I could go to some of the African nations and they'll pull strings for me personally, because I get a lot of respect in African nations personally, okay? Me as an individual. In fact, they'll roll out the red carpet for me personally. I'm noticing I'm saying personally. I got a lot of love. No. For me, no. I can go over there and get that. If I really, 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 really wanted to, they'd do it. For me, they would do it. They would do it for me in certain African nations. They would. They would do it for me. I promise you they would do it for me. If I really, 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 really wanted to, they would do it for me. I've been over there, dude. They've had whole festivals for my ass. They were like, hey, Tariq, when I went to Zimbabwe, they were like, hey, come to dinner tonight. And I went to the dinner. It was a dinner for me. I mean, they had the whole shebang. It was like a band, congos, dancers, a big-ass feast, all of these important people from the area. I'm like, they had it was for me. I didn't even know they were doing it. So they personally showed me a lot of love. You understand? But I'm concerned about everybody else, other foundational Black Americans, not just me. I don't do it just for me. I'm not tripping on that. What about us as a group? That's my concern. I want to, and I went all over certain African nations saying Black Americans as a group, there should be dual citizenship so that we can get together and really, for real, build some things. So people weren't really biting on that too hard. You understand? They weren't biting on that too hard, and I kind of had an issue with that. You see? And I don't want you to treat me nice and you treat me special, but then everybody else is like, nah. Because I'm not here just for myself. I'm going to come here being somewhat a de facto representative for the foundational Black Americans who want to hook up. That's being on code. That's just me being on code. I'm not ego starved, dude. I'm not ego starved at all. I'm not trying to be, y'all prop me up, and I don't need it. I done lived a life, dude. I've been a hustler, all that shit, dude. I done it, been there, done that. I done traveled the world. So look, I'm concerned about Black folks as a group. What are we going to do about us as a group? What about us as a group? That's my biggest concern. And we just don't have that. Nobody's doing that over there, unfortunately. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Even in the Caribbean, same thing. I get a lot of love in the Caribbean. But as far as us as a group, not so much. They got CARICOM out there where all of the Caribbean nations, everybody's getting together trying to get reparations from Britain, France, Holland, and all of these other nations. They got CARICOM. All the Caribbean nations are clicked in with each other, working together to get reparations and resources from European powers. Foundational Black Americans are not included in CARICOM, but I thought we were all brothers. I thought we all were dropped off from the same slave ship, right? See, all of that we were all dropped off from the same slave ship talk only gets thrown on us when people want to get resources from us. But when it's all about getting resources for them, no, fuck them niggas. The slave ship dropped them off somewhere else. You see? All that we all dropped off from the same slave ship talk goes right out the window when CARICOM comes up. We're not included in CARICOM. Let's keep it a buck. That's divisive. We don't trip. All right, is that your get down? All right. If that's your get down, okay. When they come over here after we help them, and remember, I know Haiti's not included. They took Haiti off of it because of the Haitian Revolution. That's really why they took Haiti off. Haiti got took off at the last minute, by the way. But Haiti's a part of CARICOM. So we're not included in that. Look. Now, when we say, hey, how come we don't get dual citizenship? How come y'all ain't fighting for us to get it in Africa? How come you're not fighting for us to get it in the Caribbean? They start telling us we're the European powers. Is the colonizer. They interfere in our affairs. It is the European power. You try to blame it on the goddamn European powers, but guess what? The European powers in America didn't want none of y'all over here. The European powers had a zero quota for other black people coming over here immigrating. White people did not want Africans or Caribbeans coming over here in large damn numbers. They didn't want that. They had the racial purity laws and all that to keep African and Caribbeans from coming over here in large numbers. They did not want y'all over here. We said no. We want our brethren over here with us. We fought for that. We fought against the most powerful of the European nations. We did that. Don't ever let me hear y'all talk that dumb shit about what the Europeans won't let you do. They didn't let us do anything. We made them say, hey, let our brothers and sisters over here. We already had momentum with the Civil Rights Act, 1964. Then the Immigration Act came right after that because we were using that momentum for our brothers and sisters in the diaspora. Don't tell us shit about what you cannot do. If you wanted to do it, you would do it. Let's talk history tonight. When you want something done, you can get it damn done. So, we fight and get knocked on the head to have you come over to share some of these meager resources we have. We already have meager resources, but we want you to come over here with us because we're the only ones on that global Pan-Africanism. We're all one big black family. We are the ones who are on that. We are the ones who are on that, and we've always been on that. And we don't benefit from it. We never really benefited from that. Other groups have benefited from that. We've never benefited from that. Our resources are already meager. We're thinking we're going to have people come over and act as reinforcement. Unfortunately, we got a bunch of fast-tracked coons coming over. Not all, but there's a coon class that came over, and instead of saying, hey, let's go over here and let's reciprocate, or even back home, let's reciprocate with the black Americans and do the same, it's like, hey, when you go over there, stay away from the Akatas. In the Caribbean, when you go over there to New York, be sure to stay away from those nigger Yankees. We're going to talk truth tonight. Let's get down and let's get busy. Let's get down and get busy. Somebody said, scratch your itch. I'm going to scratch my itch here. Because what happens was all of these other countries, there's a bunch of ethnic tribalisms, and that's part of the reason why a lot of these countries are in the shape they're in now. And a lot of people bring that tribalism here. And for a long time, we've accepted that. We've accepted the disrespect. We've accepted the insults. The problem is it's getting very bad for us now because some of y'all coons are taking the undermining to a whole different level. Some of these foreign coons like Obama, we've elevated these folks and they turn around and shit on us. Obama comes from a Kenyan lineage. We bring over, allow the Kamami Harris. This woman comes over here, and what does she do? She starts locking a bunch of foundational black Americans up. You think? And we're saying enough is enough. Enough is enough. We are not doing one-sided Pan-Africanism. We cannot do it anymore. We're not doing one-sided Pan-Africanism. We've done it. We've tried it. It doesn't really work for us. Nobody else is on that. Everybody is excluding us. Now that we said, you know what, we've acknowledged our lineage, and we're going to just kind of focus on building resources for us. We got too many homeless black people out here. We're going to have to really look out for our folks. Then they move the cultural goalposts, and then they start projecting their own anti-foundational black American rhetoric. You niggas are being divisive. You're the one who got over here and you were told by your coon parents to stay away from us. You get around white folks and you talk about us real crazy. Your people back home ain't really reaching out for us. You're not benefiting us whatsoever, but us telling you to go ahead and handle your business on your own without riding our backs, we're divisive. That's you projecting. A lot of these people, the immediate thing they do is project their own divisive mentality onto us. And they know what we're saying is the truth. They know what we're saying is the truth. This is why they jump out of the window when we start acknowledging what we are and who we are and our lineage. Notice how angry people get. We're not going to your countries doing the same shit y'all do over here. Because number one, you would run us out. There are no foundational black Americans going to your country, becoming elected officials and locking up the native people. You would run them out because you wouldn't let them become an elected official in the first place. You don't let foreigners, black foreigners, really get into your political game like that. Let's be clear. Y'all don't let black foreigners come in. You don't let a motherfucker from another African nation come to your nation and become a political leader like that. Y'all are real big on lineage. But when we talk about our lineage, we want to move that goalpost. Hey, brother, your lineage, foundational black America, we all one big brother. We all one big nigga, man. We all one big African peoples. Why are we one big people when it comes to us keeping our little resources? The only time we're one big nigga is when we want to hold on to what little resources we got so we can eat. Let's go back to the barbecue analogy. Like I said before, foundational black Americans, we keep doing these big barbecues where we do all the cooking, all the cleaning. We got to cook everything. And then our distant cousins, who we don't really see that much, they come over, eat up everything, and then leave. And we're like, damn, hey, we cousins though. We family, bro. We family. Come on, you got to feed me. Now I'm going to eat up all your shit and I'm going to take about 8, 9 plates to go and not help you clean up. But you supposed to. We family, bro. Here's the kicker. Whenever we say, okay, since we family, let me go to your barbecue. Oh, no. So I can't go to your barbecue? See, we don't get to go to their events. We don't get to participate in all of their cultural things. Oh, we're excluded from that. We don't get to go to their shit. When y'all have your cultural events, the Caribbean Day Parade and the West Indian Day Parade, oh, y'all got all your Caribbean flag. We're not included in none of that stuff. That's all you. We just got to sit on the sidelines and, just eat a little jerk chicken and cheer you on. We don't really get invited to none of your shit. Y'all don't really invite us to any of that. We're excluded from that. Yeah? We don't even get to go to your barbecue. We don't even go. You don't even invite us. You dig? But when we say, okay, we're going to really look out for our group. We're not hating on you, but we're going to look out for our group. Boy, they start crying foul. They start jumping out of the window. They get hostile because a lot of these folks, we're going to have to be real. A lot of them look at themselves as subjects of European colonizers, especially people who were colonized by the British. They look at themselves as subjects of Britain, especially the Trinidadians, all these people. They look at themselves as subjects of the British. Barbados, Jamaica, a lot of these folks, a lot of the coon class there, they have more of an affinity with Britain than they do with us. They have more of an affinity with Britain than they do with us. They only do the we all one big brethren, we all came from the slave ship. That's a political statement. That's a political statement. But they look at themselves as dark-skinned Britons. And as dark-skinned Britons, they see us as slaves that they are supposed to exploit just like white mommy and white daddy. They have the same illogical rationale that the white supremacists have when we say, hey, we tired of you riding our backs and we ain't getting none out of it. What the fuck you mean, man? I'm saying that we're foundational black Americans. You keep calling us Akadas. I ain't no fucking Akada, nigga. You over here eating off me. No, fuck that. The foundational black American. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? That's stupid. That is stupid. A lineage ain't stupid. No, we're one big brother. Listen. If the police pull me over, they're not going to ask me if I am a foundational black American. No, shut up, nigga. They love using that. Well, the white man gonna treat all of us the same way. We were all taking off the same slave ship. No, nigga, because we view the white supremacists differently. We all view the white supremacists differently, and that is the difference. Family, we come from different lineages, and that's okay. Y'all just sound like y'all want to be better. They start doing all of this projecting. I had, I won't even say a debate. It was a G-checking. Now, last week I had a dude who looked like he was from the Congo. He was in the room trolling, and I roasted his ass. A lot of the tethered niggas got mad. And then another dude called up from Jamaica. This dude was in the chat room trolling, and I roasted him. And there's a lot of these Jamaican coons, not my real Jamaican G's, but a lot of Jamaican coons got upset with this, and I don't give a damn. And I hope you're watching, and I stand on this, and I got in this dude's ass because he was very disrespectful from the get-go. Now listen to this. Listen to this. Now this dude was trolling in the room, cursing out foundational black Americans, and this is the exchange.
You were trolling in the room all day, so let's get you on here. What's up, bro?
Yo.
So they said you've been trolling in the room. I haven't seen.
I'm not trolling. I'm trying to talk to you. So I feel like that y'all like, huh? What?
Calm down, nigga.
I feel like you're hating, bro.
Nigga, calm the fuck down, bro. Your energy real funny stuff. Calm down.
No. I feel like you hating.
All right, but first calm the fuck.
I'm calm, bro. I'm saying I feel like all the SBA stuff is like hating. Like, why are you even saying that stuff? Like, why would you put on Instagram?
Where are you from?
Where am I from? I'm from New York. Why would y'all like?
Where is your family from?
From Jamaica.
Okay, shut the fuck up and respect foundational black Americans.
I'm not respecting none of that coon shit. What are you talking about?
Nigga, the coon is you and your coward fucking family that had to bounce because you failed in Jamaica, nigga.
That's because we failed in Jamaica?
You failed in fucking Jamaica.
And then what happened to everybody that's in America?
Nigga, we're still here fighting. That's what we doing. We didn't run like bitches.
So you
ran like a bitch.
So FBA.
I'm saying you.
Wait, no. Let me ask you.
You ran like a bitch.
Let me ask you something. FBA,
I'm telling you. No, don't ask me nothing.
No. Because I'm asking
your family.
FBA support Malcolm X.
Nigga, your family ran like bitches.
Does FBA support Malcolm X?
You ain't at liberty to say nothing about foundational black Americans. Nigga, Malcolm X was half foundational black American. You ain't got nothing to do with Malcolm X.
You say he was half?
Yes, he was.
But
his dad was a foundational black American.
The whole thing that he talking about came from Jamaica. What are you talking about?
Nigga, first of all, Marcus Garvey was a Jamaican. He said y'all weren't shit. Marcus Garvey didn't get shit popping in Jamaica. He got it popping here. Y'all try to tell the Marcus Garvey lie. Marcus Garvey left Jamaica in disgust because of coons like your bitch ass. Nigga, don't come over here running your fucking mouth talking that dumb shit.
There's coons everywhere.
And at least we got coons that stay here. We don't flee. You're not at liberty to say nothing about a foundational black American.
Flee where?
fled.
Where?
You fled your
leave
homeland.
Jamaica.
You
We
fled your
came here.
homeland.
Yo, you know what?
didn't
You
stay
right.
there to fight.
No. Hold on.
You didn't stay there to fight and make it
Yo,
better.
all right, let me
You
calm down.
didn't stay there and fight to
Yo.
make your country better, my nigga.
Hold
So
up,
you can't
hold
say
up.
nothing to us.
Hold
We
up,
stay
hold up.
here and make our
Yo,
shit better.
hold up.
We go
Let me
through the
calm-
hardships and we stay to make it better, my
Hold
nigga.
on, let me calm-
You
let me
ain't
calm
in
down.
Jamaica.
Yo,
How come
you
you
are
ain't in
right.
Jamaica? How come you ain't in Jamaica fighting for your family and your lineage, my
This nigga
nigga?
don't even want to talk.
How come you ain't in Jamaica talking that gully shit you talking? You ain't in Jamaica? How come you ain't there fighting, nigga? You got all that mouth here. You ain't over there getting the Asians and the Indians off their ass in Jamaica. I go to Jamaica all the time, nigga. So don't have all that smoke for us and you ain't got it for them. Thank you. Have a good night. Nigga, fuck off my phone, nigga.
And there it is. That's all it is right there. Yeah, that's what it is right there. Okay? And boy, some of the Jamaican coons over here got so mad. But that's the conversation you needed to hear. Number one, this dude got roasted like he should. He was already disrespectful. He hopped in the room very disrespectful. Which, nigga, you're not going to be disrespectful. Let me tell y'all something. Hit the thumbs up button, guys. I have zero tolerance from any disrespect from somebody on our land who's not of our lineage. I'm not going to accept any disrespect from any fucking body. We've done enough. We work too hard. We sacrifice too much. You don't get to come over here and disrespect us in any way, shape, or form. Now, some of y'all in the diaspora who come over here, y'all been whining and complaining, but that's what it is. Let me tell you how power works. Because what we're doing as foundational Black Americans, people, we're exerting power. Power is getting on code with a certain group of people and self-identifying. We've done two things that can't nobody do a goddamn thing about. We've identified ourselves, one, and nobody can do anything about that. They can't stop you from identifying yourself the way you want to identify. And two, we, as foundational Black Americans, we're on code with each other for the most part in enough numbers. And you can't do anything about that. See, that's why Neely Fuller talks about having a code. That's why a code is so important, because they cannot take a code from you. That's power. And because we're exerting power, motherfuckers are freaking out. So they think trolling and cursing and just getting mad, and they're reacting to our power. That's power. And getting mad ain't gonna stop shit, because this ain't nothing to negotiate. Either you have a lineage that goes back or you don't. And another thing, when you start pointing out all the coons that come from these places over here, well, there's coons in America. Well, here's the difference between the coons. The coons here don't go to your country undermining the people. Whereas your coons come over here and sneak among us and do all types of shiesty shit. That's the major difference. The coons here who are domestic, and really, most of the coons here are actually foreign, by the way. But a lot of the coons here who are domestic coons, we've already identified them and pretty much neutralized any seriousness that comes from them. Like the Diamond and Silks, we've neutralized any type of real danger from a Diamond and Silk. We've neutralized any real danger from a Jesse Lee Peterson. We've done that. We know how to check our coons. We know how to neutralize the threat in the coons by making them pariahs and making them a joke. They just hang around white people as mascots, but them niggas, at the end of the day, our domestic coons are harmless because we know who they are. They're just mascots of white supremacy. They ain't about to come among us because we know them. We identify them. And because we've identified them, they're not about to go to Africa or the Caribbean to do anything because we've identified them for you. Your coons, on the other hand, start slipping in and y'all don't say nothing. You don't tell us that you're sending boatloads of coons over here. Y'all just mix your coons in with everybody, and then we got to find out later, okay, Candace Owens, Stephen A. Smith, we got to start finding out your coons later on down the line, after the damage is done. That's the goddamn difference. That's the problem. That's why we're starting to check everybody's lineage now. the same way y'all do over there. You understand? Now some people, Tariq, but you made Hidden Colors. You are the man who made Hidden Colors about African history. Why are you so mean to Africans? Telling you that we don't want to be exploited by niggas coming over here cooning and acting as tethers. If you think that's harming you, then you already had a harming mentality that you were going to implement on us. That means you already thinking about harming us. If you think us not allowing folks to harm us is harming you, if you got to come up by harming us, we weren't friends or we weren't family in the get-go. We weren't family or friends anyway. If you think that we got to sit back and let you exploit us. Because all the shit y'all doing, you project a lot of stuff on us. Let's be clear. Yeah, I made Hidden Colors. Nothing has changed. Y'all start playing dumb. But in Hidden Colors, you at the African, let me tell y'all something. Let's be clear. Because I've always talked about foundational Black Americans in my film. Let's be very clear. This ain't nothing new. Let's be very clear, because some people try to make it seem like I was on some kumbaya and then I just started focusing on Aboriginal foundational Black Americans. No, I've always talked about all of the lineages. Look, this is Hidden Colors 1. Remember, look at the name of the movie. Hidden Colors, the untold history of people of Aboriginal. That's us over here. We have Aboriginal lineage over here as foundational Black Americans. More, when we talk about more, we're talking about the Moorish explorers that came over here, okay, who mixed in with the Aboriginal people. I've never changed anything. This is 2011. I've been saying the same thing for a decade. And African descent, those are the people brought over as captives. I have not deviated from anything on this list that you see right here. I've been saying the same thing really over a decade. I just made a movie about it a decade ago. So I've been talking about the Aboriginal foundational Black Americans here, as well as the brothers and sisters in the diaspora, in the Caribbean. I've talked about this. Steady Rockin', who is Steady Rockin'? And who is Al Quan? Who the fuck is that? And that's another thing. I want dusty fuck niggas to stop talking about somebody took some from you. I hate when bitch niggas sit up here and y'all steal a lot of shit from Hidden Colors. And let's be real, somebody's name is some dude named Al Quan. I don't even know who Al Quan is. I ain't never heard of him. But I see that a lot. I see a lot of these little dusty bitch niggas who ain't never really done nothing real. And they sit up here and steal shit from Hidden Colors and then claim they had it first. Nigga, the numbers don't lie and the dates don't lie. The numbers and the dates don't lie. Show me who was doing this shit before Hidden Colors. Let's be real. Don't start naming some random niggas I ain't never heard of in the chat room. Who was doing this shit talking about really Moorish history, really talking about Aboriginal history here in America, the early Black people here? Who was doing that before Hidden Colors? Let's talk real. Let's stop playing. Who was talking about indigenous Aboriginal people on American soil before Hidden Colors? You're going to have to show me some links. No, I'm not about to go back and forth. Show me some links. Who was talking about this shit before 2011? I'm talking about on a major scale. I ain't talking about some nigga that made a comment on Black Planet or some shit. Who was doing it for real, for real? Let's stop playing. Yeah, now the elders, Bobby Hemmett, yes. People like that, yes. Some of those elders, Bobby Hemmett, Ivan Van Sertima, yes. Some of those elders, yes. This is why I had them in the movie. Phil Valentine, yes. Those people, yes. Elders, yes. Those people, yes. That's why I had them in the movie. Claude Anderson, yes. Now you talking about some elders, yes. But some of these new niggas, who the fuck is Alquan? Who the fuck is that? Y'all renaming some random ass niggas? Who the fuck is that? Yeah. some of the elders who's been talking about it for 30, 40 years, those people, yeah, that's why I brought them in to talk about it. But who are some of these new cats, some of these random names y'all bringing up? Where were they talking about? I'm talking about in movie form. I'm just really putting some real production behind this. Who was talking about this stuff for real, before 2011? Show me, or 2010. Show me some links of niggas doing that. Because niggas get to talking greasy just for clout. Let's stop playing. And I don't even want credit. I'm not even one of them, you got to give me credit. No, I ain't even one of them type of niggas. Because my thing is, get on code with the shit. Get on code with it. But if motherfuckers gonna start getting on some, well, he had got that from me. That's the same niggas who be sitting around with Jay-Z be stealing my rhymes. Jay-Z had stole that shit from me. It's some niggas that don't nobody know shit about your stuff. Nigga, you a decade or two late talking about somebody that took some shit. That's what bum ass niggas do with rappers. Niggas, these niggas, Rick Ross be stealing my rhymes. I had said that same rhyme at a video game store 8 years before that nigga album came out, and the word had got out, I had said it. You know? Hidden Colors was the first one that went around the world. Anybody, whoever these new nigga names y'all naming, if you have not shown a link, let's just get busy. Let's get real here. If you don't have any type of documentation of you talking about this shit before 2010, 2011, sit your ass down. If you have not been talking about this shit, because we were the first people to talk about this type of shit, especially over here. We've talked about so many topics in the Hidden Colors that we have circled back around and then focused on individual topics that we've already covered. We made this shit damn near mainstream. The Hidden Colors series single-handedly did that. Nigga, y'all don't know how many records and how many impactful things the Hidden Colors series has done. I just don't brag about it. Yeah, we're gonna have to get little fuck niggas in their place. Because the production level was tight. We the only ones got this shit all in theaters around the world. So many people were impacted by that. Nigga, we done changed school curriculums. Dude, we saved bookstores. Bookstores around the country, black bookstores, have literally thanked me for keeping the lights on. The Hidden Colors series brought new life to bookstores around the country, nigga. Black bookstores, for the most part, were damn near out of business. Black bookstores, the African-centered bookstores around the country, when Hidden Colors came out, nigga, there was only a handful. Them shits were damn near, they were on their last lifeline, dude. They were on their last damn lifeline. When Hidden Colors came out, nigga, that sparked a whole new revolution. And I don't even like to brag about shit like that because my work is not done. We still got more work to do. But I don't like sassy niggas. Well, what about this nigga here? What about Lamont Green? Who the fuck is Lamont Green? Lamont Green said he had talked about this before y'all. Who the fuck is Lamont Green? Just random niggas. Shout out to Nubian Bookstore. Yeah, you go call a bookstore, ask them what's their bestseller. Yeah? But I digress as far as that. But you know what's interesting though, going back to the dude that I was going off on, and I had to check. See, a lot of the Jamaicans and a lot of these folks, they get mad when foundational black Americans G-check these guys because, see, they think they're above getting roasted because they're so used to looking at us as their damn slaves. They think they're above getting roasted. Yeah? They think, because look, part of our culture, like I said the other day, part of foundational black American culture, in order for us to alleviate a lot of hostility, when we see there's some kind of energy going on, we'll just kind of roast it out and just kind of verbally spar and then laugh it off and then we good. That's a part of the culture. That's called playing the dozens. And actually that helped alleviate a lot of violence. Sometimes it might lead to violence, but for the most part, niggas just snapping on each other, that'll stop cats from really going at each other real crazy. If you just keep it verbal and then laugh it off, whoever has the best joke, okay, we good. You understand? That's a cultural thing. But a lot of these other folks, When they get roasted, boy, they take that real personally. How dare you, Akata, talk to me? I come from an African chief. Well, nigga, chief, sit your ass down, nigga. Because you about to get clowned, African chief. Sit your ass down and get this roasting with your fucked up hairline, nigga. Oh, this, how dare you talk to me like that? It's that type of thing. Do you know, I was a chief in my village. Well, nigga, get in your Uber and take me downtown, motherfucker. You know? You said Lennon Honor said FBA ain't real. Lennon Honor always take little shots. Lennon Honor is Cape Verdean, so he's not a foundational black American. So tell Lennon Honor I said shut the fuck up too. Lennon Honor is Cape Verdean. He's another tether. He ain't from here either. This nigga's Cape Verdean. Tell Lennon I said that too. Lennon Honor, he takes his little shots here and there. Lennon Honor is Cape Verdean. And tell that nigga I said give thanks to foundational black Americans too, nigga. Tell him I said give thanks too. You need to give thanks too, Lennon. See, a lot of these niggas always be on the internet talking that little old bullshit. They ain't even from here. Yeah? We're going to call all these little niggas out, making their little slick comments. Lennon Honor, yeah, I see you, Lennon. Lennon's always taking little old subliminals. I don't really watch his stuff too much because he does way too much stuff on Umar. It goes a little bit overboard. And he said, Lennon has said some real funny style shit that really made me look at him real strange. He was saying one of his dozens of Umar videos, he did one about Umar. Now, you know I'm not a fan of Umar, but he was like, you got Umar Johnson out here telling people to attack the police. Who does that shit? I'm like, nigga, you defending police? What kind of shit is that? Okay, that rubbed me the wrong way. All right, I'm like, yeah, you can go in on this nigga, but okay, nigga, you up here caping for the police? All right, nigga. Now, that made me look at that nigga real funny. Yeah, he's non-FBA. That nigga, yeah, Lennon's family is from Cape Verde. They from Cape Verde. That's where his people are from. Yeah? Yeah, but Lennon is taking a couple of shots. You know, but I don't trip. Lennon, whatever the fuck his name is, he's harmless. Yeah, I don't take him seriously. For me, I mean, you know, if he wants to go after Umar, that's cool. But, you know. But yeah, my FBA ain't real. Nigga, our lineage is real. Listen. Look at people who always talking down on foundational black Americans. How the fuck we ain't real, nigga? Look, we got a lineage that y'all don't have. We have a lineage that other people don't have. See, they want us to forget two things. They want us to negate the fact that our lineage comes from the Aboriginal black people who were on this land. First, there were Aboriginal black people on this land thousands of years before any European came. Okay? Thousands of years. And then the explorers who were black, they came over, and then the black people who came over in captivity. So we're a combination of all of that. And what makes us different is that we have the Aboriginal bloodline on this land. No other group has that. And this is why they always try to talk down on that and try to act like that shit doesn't exist. Because we have a connection to this land that they don't have. That's why we fight for this land. That's why we've never left this land. That's why we've been so thorough in trying to cape for so many other people and bring justice. Nobody has that. No other group has that except foundational black Americans. No other group on this land, number one, has that Aboriginal bloodline. Number two, built the country from scratch. This nation here. No other group built this nation from scratch and had the Aboriginal bloodline of the Aboriginal original black people on this land. No other group has that. No other group. That is very real. See, they want to move that cultural goalpost when it's convenient. Family, I put up a clip of several people. Let's go to some of these clips that I've been posting up. Let's go to the clip of the great brother Khalid Muhammad talking about black people going over to Africa and some of the things we have to deal with over there when we go over there trying to be on the Pan-Africanism thing. This is Khalid Muhammad. See, a lot of our brothers and our scholars, they've been trying to tell us what the deal was. This is Khalid Muhammad talking about what black folks experience when they go to Africa. This is the legendary Khalid.
The world must get reparations. And they must at least make the demand for reparations because it is a just demand. But beyond that, Africa too must do something for her sons and daughters here in the diaspora, in the Western world. Oh yes, some of you don't like that. You say Africa don't owe us nothing. Oh hell yes they do. Some continental Africans brag about the slave trade. Some of them say, oh my father and my great-grandfather was in the slave business. I mean, they're pompous Negroes. And they walk you out and show you everything that they have. Like they little white women or little white men. Just showing you how they acquired it generation after generation because we were in the slave business. What about the richest continent in the world being Africa? We are owed not only reparations but repatriation. Here we've been begging continental Africa for another passport. Some foolishness about dual citizenship, which is a joke. But it's hard to even get a passport. You show up in Nigeria and don't have a visa. And we come in with all our African clothes on and African hair. We're just as happy to be home in Africa. And we show up at the airport and some people who look just like us put us back on the plane and tell us you don't have a visa. When the visa system was started by the white man.
Boy, so let me tell you something. Our scholar warriors, they've been calling this stuff out for a long time, family. If we're going to be real, I'm not the first one to call some of this stuff out, brothers. Our scholar warriors been calling out the bullshit, man. This, what I'm saying, ain't really nothing new. Yeah? A lot of our scholar warriors, they've been calling this stuff out. He was putting it down. Telling some real hard facts. They were calling that stuff out, how we out here carrying this Pan-African thing on our shoulders by ourselves. Yeah? And even now, we're running around here trying to do this whole, we start doing Pan-Africanism, then we start doing this black and brown nonsense. Now, y'all remember the other day when Eva Longoria, she was talking greasy about black women. White Latina Eva Longoria was talking real greasy about black women. They were trying to give props to black women for helping out with the election. She was like, no, it ain't black women. It's really Latina women. So now they done put this nonsense together. Here they go with this. And this Negro here, my brother Randy Short was warning me about this Negro. But yeah, Black and Brown Girls United to Make Georgia Blue. Hosted by Ava Longoria and Star Jones. What rock did they find Star, the bussy marrying Jones? Star Jones married a bisexual dude. Where did they find Star Jones? Kerry Washington, Rosario Dawson. Okay, they got all of these Hollywood Sambos mixed up with this stuff. Black and Brown Girls Unite. This woman just sat up here talking greasy about sisters. Black and brown girls. If y'all don't stop and look. Georgia's still red. Yeah. And look, family, our brother Malcolm tried to warn y'all about that whole black and brown nonsense. The whole black and brown stuff, that's not even anything new. They were doing that in the 1960s, family. They were doing that black and brown stuff in the 1960s. I'm going to play this interview of Malcolm X. Well, Malcolm X was kind of debating one of these bootlick Negroes, James Farmer. And James Farmer was up here talking all of that black and Puerto Rican and all this. So listen to this. They've been talking. This is early 1960s. It sounds just like the bullshit we hear now. Listen to this. This is Malcolm X going against James Farmer. Listen to this. Hold on.
I grant that, but the question I'm still trying to iron out, and I think Mr. Farmer has for me, is this question as to whether the compensation for discrimination and the lack of equality is to be another kind of discrimination or another kind of inequality. And I think you answer that in the negative when you say that in the schools that you would establish for the previously underprivileged or the underprivileged would include schools for children, not just Negroes, but Puerto Ricans and other underprivileged persons. Am I correct in that assumption?
Yes, I think you're right there. I would not limit our employment demands to Negroes.
Now, this is in the damn 60s, family. Family, this is in the damn 1960s when there were still Jim Crow laws. Family, the Civil Rights Bill wasn't even passed yet. You still have goddamn Jim Crow laws where black people can't even go in certain buildings, and you got a damn bootlick sitting up here talking about, well, it's just not limited for us. I mean, damn. All lives matter. They were cooning then, man. God damn.
I would not limit our employment demands to Negroes. I would include Puerto Ricans and other minorities throughout
what happened?
our country, which have been similarly discriminated against, though not for so long a period of time as Negroes.
Puerto Ricans weren't enslaved. This is a problem that stems from slavery. And this compensation, this compensation is coming to people who were enslaved by the white man for 400 years. The Puerto Ricans don't even fit into this picture.
Well, they do fit into it.
No, the problem is the Negro problem. They're not lynching Puerto Ricans.
If a dark-skinned Puerto Rican went down to Mississippi, he probably would be lynched too.
Spanish, he wouldn't be lynched.
No, they don't.
It's the Negro here, and as long as he can speak Spanish or some other language, or if he ties his head up with a turban or something, he can go anywhere in Mississippi or in your home that he desires.
You're not aware of the fact, are you, that African students have been arrested in our demonstrations in the South?
When they
speak French.
When they have been mistaken for the so-called Negro in America, they've been arrested.
What I'm saying is that...
Okay. Oh, Lord, man. So, yeah, Brother Malcolm, family, hold on. Y'all bear with me. Hold on. So, Brother Malcolm was even saying, hey, man, these Negroes are doing the most. Even Malcolm, he knew that black and brown talk would ultimately undermine us. Malcolm knew. So whenever people try to talk about, well, Malcolm, his mama was from Grenada, Malcolm was talking for black Americans in America, foundational black Americans. That's who Malcolm was talking for. Y'all use that as ammunition. Anytime somebody bring up foundational black Americans and they try to bring up Malcolm's mom, Malcolm has always been talking about foundational black Americans. Yes, he spoke up for things that was happening in Africa and in the diaspora, but he was all about getting things done, some tangibles for foundational black Americans too. Specifically, he didn't mix it up, see? Malcolm didn't mix it up. He knew that foundational black Americans needed specific resources because we are a specific lineage group. They knew. Don't ever let people try to rewrite the history. See, this is why we got these clips out here to tell the truth. What I'm saying about foundational black Americans is not new. A lot of our scholar warriors, they've always talked about what's needed for foundational black Americans, guys. We are a distinct lineage group. That doesn't negate or harm any other person, but our lineage is different because our lineage goes back here to this land as well. You understand? And people, they love to bring up Marcus Garvey. I know they like bringing up Marcus Garvey. Unfortunately, with Marcus Garvey, like I said before, and I was going off on that dude in the video, Marcus Garvey, his ideology failed in Jamaica. They didn't get on Marcus Garvey's ideology in America. I mean, in Jamaica. In Jamaica, Marcus Garvey only got it popping when he came here around foundational black Americans, because we were the only ones and still are the only ones that's really on this, all our global black brothers are the same. We look at you to help you. We're the only ones who really, really, really push that like that. And really put some force behind it. You understand? Because they like, people in the Caribbean love throwing up Marcus Garvey. Well, you foundational black Americans, you must have forgot about Marcus Garvey. Well, nigga, you forgot about Marcus Garvey because he failed in Jamaica. And then he went back and he had to leave because y'all were over there fucking up. It was too many coons on there on that colorism shit. They love bringing up Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey is the greatest leader ever, the greatest black leader. I love Garvey, but he was not the greatest black leader. Let's be very clear. I love Garvey, respect Garvey. Garvey was a thorough brother, but Garvey was not the greatest black leader. No, he wasn't. Garvey was not. He was great guy, but Garvey was not the greatest black leader. If you want to talk about who's great, I only talk about the ones who's great in as far as the success rate. If we want to talk about great black leaders, and I'm going to judge it by, okay, who's the most thorough, who accomplished the most things, who acquired the most tangibles, who completed their goals. If we're going to talk about that, goddamn it, Elijah Muhammad. If we're going to go by that, the greatest black leader was Elijah Muhammad. If we're going to go by success rates, we got to give it to Elijah Muhammad. Elijah Muhammad, who's a foundational black American. Elijah Muhammad set up an institution, set up an infrastructure that was successful then. It is still successful now, and it's still going on now. And it's still around now. If we're going to go that route. People sleep on Elijah Muhammad. Y'all don't understand, and this is because the white media doesn't tell you about Elijah Muhammad. They don't really like talking about him. They just kind of make him a footnote. Elijah Muhammad had all types of land, farmland, businesses all over the place. People really don't know how thorough Elijah Muhammad was, just on a historic level, just understanding history. Elijah Muhammad had shit popping. And he didn't get taken out. He died an old player. You understand? And then passed the lineage on to another person who was thorough, Minister Farrakhan, and they kept it going. You can't, if we're going to talk about who's thorough, who's the most thorough, foundational black American Elijah Muhammad, okay? If we're going to talk about who's thorough, yeah? And wasn't kissing no white ass either. And wasn't really letting nobody mess with the members. That's why Muhammad Ali, when he got with the Nation of Islam, remember, the mafia at the time, when Ali was boxing, the mafia controlled boxing. The mafia wouldn't touch Malcolm X when he was under the tutelage and the leadership of Elijah Muhammad. The white Italian mafia would not lay a hand on Muhammad Ali. They knew they would get the business. Because at that time, they were getting black boxers and even white ones. The mafia would control boxing and they would make them take dives. And if you didn't take a dive, they'd break your legs, they'd kill you. They do all types of funny style shit. The Nation of Islam stopped all that. They wouldn't touch Muhammad Ali with that bullshit. We better understand history. You know? We better understand history. A foundational black American, Elijah Muhammad, was the most thorough leader if you're going to talk about leadership and success rates of leadership. And things to show for it. You understand? And the institutions to show for it. Because that's what it all goes down to. What tangibles do you have to show? When you preach something, do for self. Are you doing for self? Yes. Elijah Muhammad set up an institution where they are doing for self. They ain't just talking that bullshit. You can see where they're doing it. That's how I judge success rates right there. I love Garvey. Garvey didn't really get it. He didn't get anything off the ground like that. He was sabotaged. That was very unfortunate. That didn't say anything about his character, unfortunately, because of the circumstances. He didn't really get things popping like he needed to get it popping. Yeah? We understand, we know Elijah was a Garveyite. He got the game from him, yeah. So he took that game to another level. Yes, he was. But understand, Garvey, his success was contingent upon us, though. It wasn't like he brought something new. We were already on that. Look, we had other people who were talking about Pan-Africanism over here, by the way. Garvey wasn't the first one. Let's be clear. Garvey was not the first one. There were other black people over here talking about global Pan-Africanism and all that stuff. So, and also talking about doing for self. Black people in America, family, the freedmen, when black folks got out of slavery, dude, we took off like a rocket. This is why they had to start lynching all these black business owners. We had a lot of shit popping. over here after coming out of a horrific situation like the slave trade. We had a lot of stuff popping over here. Martin Delaney, exactly. Our brother Martin Delaney was talking about that. Yeah? But, we got to really understand history. We got to understand history here. And even, let me play a clip of Bobby Hemmett, the legendary Bobby Hemmett. He broke some stuff down. I want y'all to hear what Bobby Hemmett had to say, talking about foundational Black Americans, how we are unique, how unique we are. This is the legendary Bobby Hemmett. Let me play this clip. Hold on. Wait. Let me get the clip. This is Bobby Hemmett, OG Bobby Hemmett. Now listen to what Bobby Hemmett has to say. This is some real good game here.
We were the pinnacle that all the other African nations followed.
You mean African, right?
The Africans in America. We are the most unique brand of Negro there is. And no matter how much they claim that we are savages and inferior that the white man put in their head, they follow us. And they follow us, and we are unique because we have gone through a process that makes us like nobody else. You see what I'm saying? We're unlike anybody else. We're even unlike the Caribbeans. They still have a connection to Africa. You see it even in the talk and even in everything about them. Still have African overtones to it because it was in a tropical land. We are the only people that have been made new. And whether you like it or not, we have produced the most innovative inventions, genius, and intellectual ability that's unmatched. You figure they talk about a Diop, well hell, got a damn Diop on every fucking corner. Now I'm not taking up from the African, and I'm not taking up from the people of the diaspora. But what I'm trying to say is, we have been at the forefront of running this stuff. That's just history. Because there's something in us and a transformation that we have gone through. No matter how damn degenerated we might look today walking around the ghettos or whatever. There's something in us that's unique. That puts us closer to the ancient Egyptians than the damn Africans. That's why we connected back with it. And this was prophesized.
Okay. That was kind of a long clip, but he was dropping some hot fire in that. That's some real talk. So what I'm saying about the uniqueness of foundational Black Americans, other elders and other scholars and other warriors, they've been saying this too. This is not nothing new. You understand? We're very unique, man. We got a lineage that goes here. We have reacted to white supremacy differently. We fought this thing tooth and nail. We've remained on our ancestral homeland. We didn't run nowhere. We've created a lot of things. We have geniuses within our society. We do. Notice I want y'all to catch that part where he says this is why a lot of us, we have more of a connection with the ancient Egyptians than the Africans do, which is so true. We're the ones talking about Kemet and Egypt and the Heru, and we talk about that more than, they don't talk about Kemet in Africa. Some of the Black African nations, they don't talk about that. They don't revere it like we do. We feel more of a connection with that part of ancient culture. Family, notice, and I've talked about this before, a lot of African immigrants, they come over here and they call us Hoteps. Now, family, Hotep, that is an ancient Egyptian word. That's an Egyptian word. That's an Egyptian word. You understand? Now, remember when Jadena, the singer, rapper, whatever he is, he put this tweet up. Now, Jadena is Nigerian. He said, white supremacists and hoteps have a lot in common, including anti-Semitism, homophobia, anti-feminism, rape culture denial. Both treat black women like Earth's #1 disposable matriarchal bitch, but only one does so while calling them queens. We can do better. So this is him talking that hotep shit, directing it at us in a derogatory way. Okay? Notice they always use the term hotep against us, foundational black Americans. They always use it in a negative connotation. Yeah, hotep means peace. But they always use that against us in a very negative connotation. Yeah? They use it as a damn slur. Yeah, he's a one-hit wonder trying to get some more juice. He's a one-hit wonder trying to get some more damn clout. You understand? And that's what it is. But family, as foundational black Americans, you have nothing to be ashamed of. You're not harming anybody. You have a lineage. You have a lineage, and there is nothing wrong with you acknowledging your lineage. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you acknowledging your lineage, who you are. Your lineage is part of the Aboriginal black people that was on this land. Now, this is either true or it's not true. It's either true or it's not true, family. It's either true or it's not true, and this is true. This is true. Now listen, you got a lot of folks out here. Yeah, I'm a proud FBA. I'm a proud FBA. Now listen, everybody hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button. Oh, brother Talbot Swan has hit me up. Okay, yeah, that's Talbot. Hold on. Shout out to Talbot Swan. Now listen, guys. Now that a lot of people are getting on code about foundational black Americans, a lot of people are taking hits. Family, Umar Johnson took some shots at my ass. The Prince of Puddin' Pops took some goddamn shots at me in front of his dilapidated trap house of a fucking school. He was taking shots at foundational black Americans. He was taking his little shots, guys. Oh, this nigga was taking, and I don't want to have to get on this bitch nigga, but I'm just going to have to. I see you, Umoist. I see you taking your little shots. Oh, I see you. The Prince of Popcorn Shrimp is still taking his shots, talking about we shouldn't be talking about black Americans are a different group and all this. Let me play a clip of this bitch nigga in front of this dilapidated trap house. Let me play a clip of this bitch nigga. Looking like America's next top crackhead. Okay, here's this bitch nigga. Okay, here we go.
Got time for games, we nation building.
Okay.
No, it's been 10 years globally.
Okay.
Some fellas, who got a broom? I just want to sweep up Washington, D.C., the new year. Africa, your family. We are one.
Hold on.
And then I got to get up to New York tomorrow to pre-take American Africa.
And the nigga got lint in his head. Oh,
God. My Caribbean Africans, my Australian Africans, my Asian Africans, my South Pacific Africans. We are one family. We are one family. We are one family. Don't let nobody come to you with no fake movement talking about they only for black folks and we was already here. Nigga, you was here, but you came from Africa. You was already here, but you came from Africa. Stop lying about the origin of our people. We not for no division. We not for no division. We one family. You understand? We rise together. We go down together. Africans for everybody. It's one race, one family, one people. It's no other way we gonna push this. We are a global family, brothers and sisters, period. And anybody come with any African-American tribalism, You got these fake ass scholars who ain't done nothing but stole all my information, creating these fraudulent movements to separate black people. Leave that nonsense alone. We are one family, brothers and sisters.
I need everybody to give money to my school.
You don't let your experience with the white man define your identity.
Now, what the fuck is he talking about? See, he starts making up these crackhead ass arguments.
You don't let your experience with the white man define your identity. You a damn fool. How you gonna let trauma dictate your identity? That's ridiculous.
What is he talking about?
How are you gonna let a psychological trauma inflicted upon...
What is he talking? See, he gets into these crackhead rants. What does that got to do with anything? He just started talking about random shit, arguing about, we are African. How are you going to let a bologna sandwich be your leader? How are you going to let a cheese sandwich tell you what to do? What the fuck you talking about? Start crackhead ranting. What are you talking about, nigga?
Upon your eternal enemy dictate your identity? That's like a woman being raped saying, I'm going to identify with my rapist. That's like somebody being...
What are you talking about?
Robbed, saying I'm going to identify with the person who robbed me. That don't make no damn sense. Somebody being murdered and I'm going to identify with the murderer. That don't make no damn sense. You don't come and tell me that white supremacy, I'm going to identify with white...
What are you talking about? What is this crackhead talking about? I hate when a nigga he done made up a little crackhead argument in his own brain and started arguing with the crack. How you gonna tell me a leprechaun is the Messiah? What are you talking about? Looking crazy as cat shit, just ranting, he's taking these little old shots at me. I am an African. I'm not from the North Pole. Talking about the North Pole is white like the cracker. The hell is he talking about?
What white supremacy did to me? I'm going to identify with what white supremacy did to me. That don't make no damn sense.
What you saying don't make no sense, nigga.
What was you before you encountered the white man? What was you before slavery? Huh? What was you and where was you before 1526 and 1586?
Nigga, we were over there in Africa getting dominated by the Portuguese. If we're going to go there, motherfucker. Nigga, Africa was already getting fucked up by the Europeans before some of the black folks got here. So if we want to pull strings, nigga, we can really pull strings. The shit got devastated before black folks got over here, nigga. So stop selling Wakanda. See, this nigga likes to sell you Wakanda. This nigga has turned Africa into heaven. It's like the church scam. It's like a church scam. Instead of selling you heaven, this nigga has turned Africa into heaven. So you're going to go to the motherland. You're going to be able to be free. You're going to go to the motherland. There's going to be food for everybody. You go to the motherland. There's going to be animals all over the place and trees. He sells the motherland as heaven. That's the new Wakanda. I'm going to sell you Wakanda. That's Wakanda talk. I'm an African. Well, nigga, how come you ain't in Africa? How come your big dumbass is in Delaware? You ain't in Africa, nigga. Stop yelling about Africa and you in front of a dilapidated crack house. You ain't in Africa, nigga. You ain't in Wakanda. You in Delaware in front of a fucking school that ain't gonna open with the lights off. The shit don't even have electricity. This nigga's in front of a fucking school that he's bragging about, and there ain't no electricity in the damn school. They out there with, that's why he had a light on his head. This nigga had a goddamn light. Hold on. Uh-oh. Hold on. Well, let's go back a minute. Because the Prince of Pastrami, hold on, he got a light on his head. This nigga's walking around with a light on his fucking head because the school ain't got no damn electricity. This is them in the school. Hold on. Hold on.
One of them is a gym teacher. One of them is equipment.
They're walking around in the dark. Hold on. So they're walking around. So this nigga's walking around in this damn school that they've been yelling about for 3 years. It done took them 3 fucking years to get this school, 10 years to get the school popping. They got the school, the shit ain't got no lights. He's walking around this bitch looking like a coal miner. In this part of the school, we're going to teach biology. This nigga's walking around the school with a damn flashlight talking this dumb shit. Selling a dream in this dilapidated school. This nigga had this school how many years? Can't get the light on. Look, in this part of the school, we're going to have free lunch program. In this part of the school, we're going to have sexual education. In this part of the school, we're going to teach animal biology. I'm African. All that foundational black American shit. I'm from Wakanda. We don't need no lights. The light, that's a tool of a white man. Lights, that's a tool of a white man. We're going to go back to the motherland and we're going to come back and we're going to power the school with vibranium. All we need is vibranium. This nigga is a punchline within himself, man. Nigga, the Prince of Pancakes be killing the game. Poor people, he got people in there, got to get people to volunteer to come clean that bullshit up in the dark. That's so sad. That school, I said 3 years ago that school ain't gonna open, and I'm saying that shit still ain't open. 3 fucking years ago, I told y'all that shit wasn't gonna open, and it still ain't open. This nigga still standing outside, dusty than a motherfucker, yelling and screaming about Wakanda. Nobody got time for that shit, nigga. And let me tell you something about Umar's ass. Umar's not a foundational black American anyway. That's why he's talking that dumb shit, by the way. Umar is not a foundational black American. Y'all know that nigga's lineage, his family's from Cuba. That nigga's lineage goes to Cuba. This is why whenever you talk about reparations, this big goofy nigga starts changing the subject and talking all around the shit. Every time you talk about reparations, this nigga starts talking crazy. This nigga is not a foundational black American. His family goes back to Cuba. All of that shit about Frederick Douglass, that was some shit he made up. The Frederick Douglass family called his bitch ass out for lying, remember? So he tried to pretend to be of a foundational black American lineage and got called out. And by the way, he's naming his school after Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass even said, hey, the black man's home is here. Frederick Douglass said, the black man, American black man, our shit is here. Frederick Douglass said in 1894, in the lesson of the hour speech that you can look up, he said, we don't really owe anything to Africa. We sympathize with our African brothers. We want them to do well. We don't owe them nothing. Our lineage goes here. This is what Frederick Douglass said, who he tried to lie and said he's a descendant of Frederick Douglass. And the family said, you a goddamn liar. So Frederick, the person he named the school after, don't even share his same ideology. You understand? That nigga is not a foundational black American. That's why he has so much contempt for foundational black Americans. That's why nigga talking all that Africa. What was you before Africa? What were you before Africa? Nigga, everybody in the Western Hemisphere who's black, or anywhere around the world for that matter, came from Africa at one point. Nigga, every black person in every nation came from Africa at one point. Nigga, that's a redundant statement. That's like saying, hey, we all human. We all human. We all came from Africa, but we have our own unique lineages based on ecology, based on circumstance, based on environment. So we have established our own cultures. That's not to negate or to minimize Africa, but nigga, people from New Guinea are from Africa, but they have their own culture in New Guinea. People from Australia are African. They have their own culture in Australia. People from Hawaii and Tahiti are African. They have their own culture. People in Jamaica are African. They have their own culture. When we say we got our own culture too, no, you don't. All of a sudden, we dumb and we all African and we're divisive. That's because this bitch nigga he don't have our lineage. He's one of these exploitive niggas that then came over here, his family came over here to exploit us. That nigga is Cuban. He's the descendant of Gloria Estefan. He's the descendant of Celia Cruz. He's the descendant of the rapper Pitbull. That nigga's a big fat fucking Latino. He's the prince of picante sauce. Fuck out of here. He's a big fucking Latino. Fuck out of here, Umois. Yelling in front of that damn school. Nobody got time for that stupid shit, dude. Man, please. We're talking practicality at this point. Y'all selling the Wakanda ideology, dude. Black folks, we over here suffering. We got to circle our wagons and get our resources up. We can't sit up here and wait on different folks to come over and be on code and all that old bullshit. Nigga, you ain't in Africa. Ain't nobody giving us no citizenship over there. Look, we ain't hating on nobody, but we gonna stack our own shit up over here. We gonna look out for our group. We can't do shit for nobody if we don't have our own shit popping. There's a reason why you standing in front of a dilapidated school for years on end that ain't about to open. He look at us as a come up. Send me your grit money. Everybody send me the money. All you niggas over here, y'all got all this money and y'all not sending it to Papa. Yeah, we're somebody that this nigga can just get over on. Yeah, we're just a group of people that this nigga can get over on. And now that little money is drying up because everybody see what kind of joke this nigga is. They see he's a joke. They see he's a clown. He's become a meme. He's become a damn punchline. Now the little shit is drying up, so he needs all the paper he can get. No, we're global people. Yes, that nigga's a big fat fucking Cuban Latino. Big black. He's an Afro-Latino. He's the Prince of Pollo Loco. Don't take shots at me, bitch nigga. Because people are seeing what I'm saying is making sense. I'm going to tell you what's going to make sense, nigga. I'm going to tell you some shit. I'm telling you what's going to make sense, nigga. I'm a practical dude. I'm not selling you pie in the damn sky, my nigga. I'm not going to sit up and tell you about Wakanda and all of this shit. And he be up in there and watching his videos are sad because he be lying, just making up the lies as he go along, selling bullshit to the poor little church folks who follow him. He gets little middle-aged and elderly church women who follow him, and it's so sad. Listen, in the gym here, we're going to have a club too. On the weekends, on Friday, we're going to turn it into Club Ifatunde. It's going to be Club Ifatunde. And then on Saturday, we'll have a daycare. We'll have the Harriet Tubman daycare. And then on Sunday, we'll have the Kunta Kinte bingo game. Oh, just selling bullshit. Lying his ass off, selling bullshit. Look, that building is going to get sold eventually. Because look, the property tax, you're sitting on a building that's not generating any money. The property tax is going to build up on that shit. It's probably already built up already. They're not paying no property tax. This nigga, that shit is about to, they're going to try to sell it, do a short sale on it. It ain't no school. That's a long way to say ain't no school. That shit is about to, they're cleaning it up to be sold to somebody else. Nigga, they're going to do a short sale on that shit. Then he's going to have another excuse. Listen, family, the white man took my school. They saw what I was doing, and they took my school. So what we're going to do now, I need more of your grit money. I need more of your grit money. I don't need those niggas talking that foundational black American stuff because we're African. So we're going to build a school. We're going to build a school in Wakanda. So donations. I need donations. I need donations. Stop, man. I'm tired of lying ass con niggas. It's time to talk about what's practical. Family, foundational black Americans, there's nothing wrong, and don't ever let nobody shame you for looking out for you and your immediate family. Don't ever let nobody shame you for that shit. Nobody's ashamed when they exclude us. Don't ever let nobody shame you for looking out for your immediate family, dude. You got a family here. We got black folks in America who's homeless, and immigrants are stepping over our homeless black people. We ain't got a pot to piss in. We got to look out for our folks before we help any damn body. We've exhausted all of our damn resources. I'm not about to sit up here and start selling Wakanda to niggas, and we got to get our shit popping over here. Nigga, if you African, how come you ain't in Africa? How come you ain't over there, nigga? People talk all that Wakanda shit, ain't never over there. If you ain't over there, don't talk all that bullshit about how it's popping over there. Don't talk about it, man. If you ain't over there, shut the fuck up, sweep up the crack pipes, and respect the game, man, and get your money how you live. But keep your mouth off foundational black Americans, my nigga. Ain't nobody buying bullshit. We are a unique group. We have a unique lineage here. We all came from Africa. Nigga, we don't have to reach back 3,000 years to find greatness. We ain't doing that. We don't have to do that. Yeah, our lineage goes to Africa thousands of years. It goes here thousands of years. The great thing about foundational black Americans, we can see greatness right here where we are. We can point to our greatness. We don't have to dig back to find our greatness, man. Foundational black Americans, see, we're told that we got to look to Wakanda and Africa. Family, we got people, Dr. Welsing, John Henry Clark, those are heroes. Dr. Martin Luther King, those are heroes. We got heroes right among us. Immediate heroes, Rosa Parks, Ida B. Wells. We got heroes that we can have an immediate connection to as foundational black Americans. You understand? We don't have to reach back 1,000, 2,000 years, dude. We got a great history of, man, surviving one of the greatest atrocities and then building up the wealthiest nation. We can draw inspiration from that for our children. We still got Dr. Claude Anderson alive. We got, man, Richard Pryor, Dick Gregory. We have legendary people. Muhammad Ali. Miles Davis. Man, we got so many legends. Frederick Douglass, Booker T. Washington, Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth. We got foundational black Americans that we can extrapolate greatness from and inspiration from. Nat Turner. We can look at our own lineage here. We don't have to look to nobody else's lineage, dude. We don't have to. Yes, John Horst, the Seminoles, Khalid Muhammad, Huey Newton, man, so many, Langston Hughes. I don't have to reach back to Wakanda, Bobby Hemmett. You understand? James Brown. Don't let nobody tell you that you got to go back 18,000 years to find some greatness among you. That's the great thing about being a foundational black American, and that's not to negate anybody. We can own our foundational black American lineage and give props to it. We can own that as ours. They own theirs. Every other group, they own theirs. Like whenever we mention Marcus Garvey, who Marcus Garvey got his come up off us, oh, they make sure, oh, he's Jamaican though, that's ours. Marcus Garvey is ours. You go to Jamaica, it's Garvey all over the place. That's theirs, which is fine. Which is fine. We're not negating anybody's history. If you want to give props to the people from that lineage, fine. We got our people that we want to give props to. When we want to do it, y'all divisive. But no, Umar, nigga. Give props to Fidel Castro, nigga. Give props to your lineage. Give props to your lineage, nigga. Don't sit over here taking shots at foundational black Americans because you ain't from this lineage, nigga. You dig? You are not from that lineage. That's not who you are, bro. Because this nigga Umar, you a descendant of Goya powder. I'm in the dark. I can't see. I'm a descendant of empanadas. This nigga's running around with a fucking coal miner's flashlight, talking that dumbass Wakanda shit. I don't believe that nigga's part FBA at all. That nigga already lied about Frederick Douglass. That nigga, I think that nigga's entire family is from the Caribbean. And nigga's already said his granddad is from the Caribbean. That nigga's whole family is from the fucking Caribbean. He ain't no foundational black American, that little funky bastard. Anyway, guys, let me get out of here, shit. But send your grit money. How much y'all niggas spend all this money on grits? Y'all can be sending that to the school so we can get our lights on. Anyway, go to officialfba.com, ladies and gentlemen. Officialfba.com. To get your foundational black American flag, go to hiddencolorsfilm.com to get Hidden Colors 1 through 5 and 1804, ladies and gentlemen. And I am out of here, man. Y'all have a hell of a good night.